Alright, so we're here with the Sunday morning live stream. Hopefully, we applied some fixes and stuff, so this is really just a test to see if the camera won't freeze. So if I'm waving a lot, it's more just because I'm testing the camera. So when we last left off, we were questioning our morals and going to hack into a pacemaker. So we had got admin rights to the pacemaker itself, so let's do that again. So I'll give it a wee probe and do our KB4 test at 141. And then that's it. So we had copied the files over and I had moved the file to the active directory. However, haven't had to go back again and to the hack. I reread the manual, so it doesn't need to be in the active directory, it needs to be in the other directory above it. So what we're going to do is we are going to first of all log in. So we need to log in as the admin, and I think it was 1086 was the password, or not. Oh, it's because it's case sensitive, that's right, key admin 1086, and there we go. So our file wasn't shown here because if we go to our directory, it's actually under the it's under the active directory. So what we actually want to do is move the KB firmware. If you go in the one we want to move. Why is my move command not working? I must do move KB firmware into the active folder. So it's now under the active folder, and what we want to do is move our pacemaker back a directory. So we want to then move that into a apt pacemaker. And now if we go back to our monitor, and we should see our firmware. So let's activate this firmware from activation, and it should load the new firmware. So firmware update complete. It's looking good. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's happening. Well, Elliot what? We did what was asked of us. Yeah. So let's just disconnect from that, I think. And let's let them know it's done. Hey, so, a message from Bit, hang on. Hey, so this is a bit unorthodox, but I pulled some strings. You'll be the one that did the Bit contract before. Oh no, it's not from bit, sorry, it's from V. Okay, so this is about unorthodox, but I pulled some strings. You'll be the one that did the bit contract before, looking for what happened there. I'm after some more information and I wanted the same person on it. If you're getting this, it means you've just finished your assignment contract, so we're good to go. To be frank, the term pulling strings with CSEC isn't something you really use lightly, and in this case it's even more so. You got results fast, and well, I don't think it was that fast. And I want you on this case too, more collaboratively this time. If I sound confident, you'll want to join in here. I have good reason for it. There is a very substantial incentive waiting for you on the CSEC asset server. Look for bin TK trace killer. Trace kill. Decrypt it with password DX11. So let's take a note of that. So let's get rid of that note. Although we'll just add these notes anyway. I like to add the notes so we don't lose it. DX122DX. Get a copy and reply to me back. As always, the admins are paranoid about their security, so it'll be anonymously routed back through their system to me. Whatever, just reply here when you're ready. Okay, so let's go to the asset server. Let's go to the file system. We need to log in first. View file system and TK. We'll take a copy of that. SCP trace killer. Alright. Let's disconnect. Actually, you know, I feel like we should delete the log files. I know there's going to be quite a lot of them because we used the CSEC asset server a bit. Well, it's not that many. Just in case they wonder why we take a copy of that file. So let's disconnect. Go to our own system. Log in. And if we go to our file system, we should have our trace killer decrypted program. So let's decipher it. So decipher. And I'm going to do trace killer. Let that run. This file requires a password. So now I forget how you pass in the password. So let's see. Usually it would be like -p DX11 DX. Sorry, 122, and then trace would be the name of the file, but cipher trace kill.pc. Yep. Ready to get the password for the decipher command again. Did we not take a note of this when we were doing the cipher missions? Let's see. It was quite some while ago. All hackers. No. File name and scheme. Those files are encrypted. Info. Notes. Not anything in here. No. Is there anything maybe on the asset server that we can have a look at? Bin. Templates. System. Themes. Do you do the decipher with a password? Oh wait a minute, you just read the head file. Log in. Your file system. C head. Trace kill. I think that just tells me the IP and stuff. Yeah, Vapor Trick Incorporated. It's not exactly particularly. It fills me with confidence. How do we decipher with password? Let's have a think about this. Definitely can't run that. Well, let's try P. Ah, there we go, always right, you just need to pass in the correct switch, DX122DX. The provided password is incorrect. What do you mean it's incorrect? How is that incorrect? DX122DX. Does it have to be in quotes? No. How's the password wrong? Have I actually just typed that wrong? No, that's just a thing. So let's see. DX122DX. That's definitely what I'm typing. DX122DX. Or is it just that? Found. Oh, that's because we're on the mail server. Log in. Home. There we go. It's funny how you didn't have to need to pass in a switch for that. Once that's done, we should have the trace kill program. Okay. Right. So, before we do that, do we have other missions under CSEC? Are they all away now? Okay, so we'll just go on with this bit investigation, I think, for now. So we'll let Vapor know that we've done it. Excellent. Excuse me. Trace kill, as the name suggests, diverts active traces against you. While it's running, it should make your work much easier. Let's begin. I've done some digging. Also, should we get trace kill running now? No, well, we can't run this asset server. Okay. I've done some digging after the last set. You saw that message too. He knew what was going on. Anyway, just the idea of whatever happened was linked to his work was enough to start with. I did some tracking and ended up with a bit of a list from his servers or relays. Can't know how many of them are just virtual boxes running off the same machine, but it's a good start. The most promising one is linked at the end of this. It's a personal work server, something he was using to privately host copies of the version control repositories he was working on apparently. This itself might not be a clue who keeps the backups of a corporate VC solution. Only 3 cases I can think of. Either you're responsible if they fuck it up and you're surrounded by incompetence and you want to be sure you need backups and logs for legal reasons, or you're worried about something and want records in case something goes down. Whatever the case, this seems like the place to start digging. Want to take a look? I've had a poke around but didn't turn up anything substantial. Can't decrypt the repo dumps. Let me know if you find anything. Send over the IP address of anything strange if you dig up a link. So, let's go to bits repo. Now, something has been annoying me for a wee bit, so let's go to theme changer. Let's change our theme to something. We really don't like that one, do we? Glue I quite like the rain one, or Starfield, was it? Starfield's quite nice. It kind of gives you a preview of what the colours are there, so. That one's triangles, and rain, I think, or was it Riptide? One of them was quite nice. Yeah, let's go with Riptide for a wee bit. So, okay, let's exit the theme changer, and let us get rid of that note. Does it free up some memory? The other thing I want to do was do signal map, I think it was called. Was it net map? And I just wanted to see scatter. It's a bit easier to locate grid. So there's a target one. Yeah, that might make things a bit easier. Or should we just leave it as that? Let's go with this. I think it's just a bit cleaner. So there's bits new machine, and let's get this trace kill program running. So let's see. Trace. Hang on a minute. We need to maybe copy it to our bin folder. Let's make sure we've done that. I think we definitely will need that program. BPG Dragon. It's admin dragon. Home. Trace kill exe. Let's just move that over. Move trace kill exe to the bin folder. So should be in there now. Wait a minute, I've just renamed the file. mv bin trace kill.exe. So can I not? I'm not able to move that file. mv tracekill.exe to bin/trace kill.exe. Where's that invalid path? This should work. Certainly can't run it anyway. Command trace kill. Let's do a reboot of our machine. Reboot now. Give that a go. I find it strange that trace kill can't get moved under our exe folders, but our bin folder rather, which means we can't actually run it. Close the notes out right now. Okay. Well, we'll just go ahead for the time being, but I'm not so sure this is going to work. So we need the shell running. So where's Viper? In this new map, we don't know where Viper is these days. Fine, I suppose it doesn't actually matter which one we're on, does it? Some shells running, because the quicker we can, more shells we got, the better. So let's go for an overload. he does the trace. As soon as that's down, we'll get our web worm on the go. 80. We only need 4 ports down, so we might just do not doing a mail one. So worm on the go. SSH crack on port 22. SQL on 143. Oh, no memory. Should have some memory now. And our FTP sprint on 21. And get ready to do a port hack as soon as they're open. Right, port hack on the go. Let's disconnect. Back in now because we should have the admin password. So let's have a look at the file system first. Anything in chat log? I helped the MTs at the cat now. I think we already did that one. Hang on, are you sure that's our? Huh. Let's take a copy of that repo archive, see if we can decipher it, because I think we can get an IP address from it probably. So SCP repo. Why is my autocomplete no longer working? It's odd. CP HN. It's just because I'm typing the wrong stuff. That's why. The problem is not with the computer, the problem is with the human. Right. Just while we're here, let's do a scan and see if there's anything connected to it. No, any US devices? I don't think there will be. But we'll just do a check. No, nothing. So let's get rid of our logs. Try and be a bit better now with cleaning these logs out. Okay. Let's disconnect and let's go into our local file system. I wish I would stop clicking the probe. PPG gone. Still got typed it wrong. I act as admin every time. So let's have a look at our file and let's do a decipher heads on HN repo and see if we get the IP addresses. Which we do, we get the NTEX repository backup, so they're on that. So let's do connect 156.151.59.35. Individuality detected. I imagine this is a piece of a server then to crack. Let's have a look. Whoa! Never seen that before. Open ports required for crack. Ah. Okay, so let's reply then with that. Just disconnect from there. So let's go to our email and reply to V with the IP that we found, which was add note. Send. So let's see what it says. I've been around a while, but I've never seen anything like this. It's a bit early to call it unbreakable, but this is new, different. NTEC, huh? They make what, a pretty mediocre antivirus. If they were selling whatever this is, they'd be making a fortune. Hey, look, their front end stuff doesn't have anything this fancy. I'm going to get digging from the web server end, see at what point this new stuff starts. It looks like it's deep enough in that they're trying to hide it for some reason. No idea why. It looks like it'll be huge hassle to get past. Companies love that stuff. This is new and flashy too. This is suspicious as hell. Take a look on your end to see how far you can get in here. I don't know if it's just me, but this feels like a way better lead than I was ever hoped for. Ping me back when you think you've seen as much as you can be further. So okay, so there's their server he's given us. So let's see what we've got. So this is our front end, is it? The future in digital security, yeah? So let's see if we can break into it. So nothing particularly complex here. we've got some shells running, and do we have our trace kill program now? Still can't run that trace kill program. It's really upsetting. Okay, so let's now do our FTP hack. So FTP sprint, since it's one of the slower ones. Trace is now running. SSH crack on 22, and we can also get our web worm on port 80 on the go. And then we'll get our SQL and memory corrupt running as well. And as soon as we get some memory freed up, come on. Right, let's disconnect. So let's now go back in and see what we've got. So nothing under home. I imagine there won't be much on this as it is just a server. Actually, something I just wanted to try. Do replace. Replace. And we want to do a replace in the index HTML. And we're going to replace the future and security, and we're going to replace it with BPG was here, right? And let's just see what it looks like, see if it actually displays it. Haha, it does as well. That's quite funny. Alright, let's go back to the hack. Anyway, let's get rid of our log files. Well, actually, let's do a scan first. See what's connected. So we've got a mail server, our workstation, and Zeus. Interesting. So let's remove everything. And let's, first of all, I think we'll go for the mail server first, because I think it might be useful. So let's give it a probe, see what they've got running. So they've actually got that new stuff running on that, so we can't attack that just yet. So let's have a look at the Zeus. It looks like it's got the same stuff running, so we can't attack that. And let's go to the workstation, see what it's got running on the workstation. Oh, they've only got an SQL one running, so let's get that on the go. 1433. We'll pack. Let's get poor Hacknet on the go. Get ready to disconnect because the timer seems to go really quickly. Down. Right. Let's have a look now. Hang on. We got in there. If the trace is running, can I then run trace kill? I wonder. Let's do this. Let's have a go at this again. Go. SQL 1433. Can I run trace kill? No. It's odd. It's odd that I can't run that trace kill program. I think I'm going to have to work it out, because we need to be able to run it. Let's try that again one more time just before because I kind of stupidly didn't actually. Wait a minute. Oh, that's my own machine now. Well, I suppose while we're here, let's have a look. See this trace kill exit, why can't I move it into our folder? Move tracekill.exe to bin. This tells me it's an invalid path. Tracekill.exe. I don't understand how that's an invalid path. SCP tracekill. Must be getting a non-local host. I think if we go back to the asset server and call it over, where's C6 asset server now? I don't know. Asset server, let's try this another way. View file system, TK, let's decipher rather, tracekill. Oh yeah, what was it? It was DX 122 DX. Okay, so we get that running now. Okay, so it's SCP tracekill.exe. Yep, so that's put it in the bin folder now. So can we now run tracekill? Right, okay, so we can run tracekill. That's going to be interesting. So let's attack that workstation again. So we need to first of all probe. And what I'm going to do is we're going to do the hack first, and then we're going to run tracekill. 1433. Get ready to run tracekill as soon as it's down. Come on. Okay, let's now run tracekill. Okay, so it's suspended, so we're going to do port hack now. Insufficient memory. Suspension active. It's used up quite a bit of memory. Can we free up any by taking some of these away now? Still not enough. Suspension active. So unless it's because as soon as you get into it you can run it. One tracekill. Right. We know what to do with this. We've done it tons of times. Let's reboot. Here we go. Okay, love that music. And you know the quick and easiest way to this, I don't know if it'll work always, is reboots. Bye! So that then kills the trace. And we should get a new IP address as well. Hopefully. Or it's not working, in which case the game is now over. And we're good to go. So, how are we going to do this? We don't have enough memory. Let's see again. Unless we just need to get in first and get ready to run tracekill so we can then move around the system. Let's give it a go. So 1433. Port hack as soon as that's done. Okay. Come on. Port hack's now on the go. Tracekill ready. So it's port hack's down. On tracekill. Oh, 4 seconds to go. So can we now log in now? So passwords admin and mother. Wonder if we should disconnect. Let's disconnect from that now. And then can we just exit that and go in now? Log in as admin, password is mother. Log in, admin, mother. Definitely typing that correctly. Okay, so we can't do that, so we'll need to do that again. Probe. See if we can do it a bit safer, or quicker, with more than 4 seconds left on the clock. So once it's down, come on, come on, come on. 4 hacks now running. Let's get trace kill. Trace kill, and we're in. Come on. 3 seconds. Okay, it wasn't as quick. Okay. So let's have a look. Let's change to whatever. Okay, let's have a look. File system, new folder, philosophy thesis, IR chat. Oh man, I was opening a Coke, right? Joint and exploded almost all over my keyboard, but I got away with it just in time. BFL has quit. Okay. Philosophy thesis. For centuries, man has searched for the answers to life. Okay. Yeah, those are just jokes that we've heard before. That's fine. Okay, some of you especially hate me. Why? What am I doing? Okay, nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything particularly useful in here. And that's just me trying. Let's get rid of those logs now. Definitely nothing in there. Okay. So we've got into there. We can't get into there on the mail server. But what we should have done actually is, although I don't think I can, it's on the workstation. Let's see. And then whatever. Yeah, it's changing every time. This login, admin, whatever. Yeah, it's changing that password all the time. Just go. And I could see if I've got enough memory to do a scan. That's about all I can do. So let's do port SQL 1433. Let's go away from the trace kill because it's right. One port hack. So come on and trace kill just in case. Okay, let's run that. Come on. Clearly I can run signal, scramble and trace kill at the same time. Okay. We must become near the end. Because things are getting really hard. So we know we can't run trace kill and signal scramble at the same time. The signal scramble takes a long time to boot up. Yep. Why is there a trace running when I've just run signal scramble? Ah, because I'm on my own machine though. Weird. Okay. Right. Start me. Let's do this again and see if we can do a do a scan. Hack. Then we'll try replying to V because I don't think we can get any further. Trace kill. As soon as that's done. Come on. Alright. Do we have enough memory to do a scan? Oh yeah, so we've got a whole bunch of work terminals connected to that one. Can we do an EOS device scan? Not enough memory, okay. So we're currently on 0.0, so let's just take an order. So let's go to workstation 10 then. So let's disconnect. Don't need that anymore. Let's connect to 156.151.0.10. They've got that new software running, it would seem. Let's go to 18. They've got it as well. 28. Same. 42. They don't have it running, that's good, and 50 does, so looks like 42 is our attack vector. So let's see what we've got going. So we've got a proxy, a firewall, and 3 ports, a medical services port. Okay, analyze, let's see if we can get in here. So, come on. We need to get some solve, and it's U B T G T H. Okay, let's disconnect. So let's go back in now. So our attack vector was 42. And we actually need to get some shells running. Yeah, just stick some random shells. Right, so let's go back in. Probe. And get our solve. Don't know why it does that. Okay, solve. Overload. Web worm on the go. Got 80. As soon as that proxy's down. Get our SSH crack on the go as well. And we'll get our KB medical services on 4. Oh, come on. Insufficient memory. Hack on the go. Probably don't need these shells running. And so we can run trace kill. If that would hurry up. Okay. Trace kill. Come on. Hurry up and clear away. Right, let's have a look and see what we've got. So, this chat logs is usual. Okay, invalid cars test file. Huh. Okay. Random data and chats, nothing particularly. Design doc for top secret. Now this design doc contains as yet unreleased details on an upcoming release. Please do not distribute outside the company works. Secretary Simulator 2012. Tagline from the people who brought you the utility vehicle simulator. Okay, Silly. Okay, that's weird. Log. That's just me connecting to it. Let's just clear that down. And there'll probably nothing under bin and sys of the usual stuff. Yeah, and what's under workstation? Store, comp bin, medstream ref text, store server, IP text, Prometheus text. Prometheus. Let's take a note of that. Let's take a copy of that. SCP, rather. Prometheus. Memory, medstream text. As per our talk, here's my written permission to keep this stream on your desktop open as discussed. Save a copy of this locally to show anyone that questions you on it. If they don't believe you, send them to me. The others reading it. Operation. Okay. And server IPs. Storage server. Prometheus. In progress development. Project storage. Romulus. Deployment. Compile server. Also deploy. Build. Upload. SCP stored server. So let's cat that file. So I've got it in the terminal, and then let's disconnect, and we'll then go and see if we can connect to Prometheus, which is 156. Let's hope the alien's not in there. 111. They've got that new software running as well. Okay, let's try connecting to Romulus then, which is 156.151.1.1, which is actually the same one. I've just typed the wrong, reading the wrong one. Romulus is 151.12, and they're running it as well. Right. So I think we're about as far as we can go. So let's let V know. So send reply. Do you need to reply with any details? Text switch as well. An idea why. Ping me when you think you've seen as much as you can. Be further. Well, I mean, the only thing we didn't do was scan the connected device for any EOS devices. That workstation 42. So let's see if we can probe it again. Probe. So it was, I forget the name of that password. There we go. And actually I need to get some shells running to put down that. We're doing the proxy. Should have done the scan to begin with, but hey ho. 42, where are you? 42. That one. Clear. Probe. So. SSH crack 22. Webworm on 80 and KB on 140. So hang on, if he's left that on his desk, maybe we can connect to it. That should have been a hint there. Port hack. As we wait on this, I can't wait. My camera seems to be a lot more stable now, which is good. Come on, come on, come on. Run out of time. Right, free up some memory. Trace kill. Come on. Right, see what we've got connected to it. Nothing in the US devices, insufficient memory. Thing is, I could try scanning it, but I have a funny feeling that I won't be able to, so let's just have another look again. Hacknet Core DLL. Yeah, copy that. So that's Prometheus, maybe Prometheus' password. Should we try and log into Prometheus with that password? So add notes. I know we took a copy of the file, but just so we've got it, so we don't need to go to our other server. 88VANX. Okay. I think that's really it. So let's remove logs. Let's go alien hunting. Disconnect, exit that, and let's go to Prometheus. There's Romulus, Prometheus. Again, admin D88VANNX. So we're into Prometheus. So what have we got? Nothing under there. That's just me connecting. We just got an email. Hacknet project, NSEC project. What's the Hacknet project? Let's have a wee look at there before we go and do the email. So hn connect doc command connect for use as a wrapper over remote connection channels, usually SSH, to combine connection methods to external services. The command should scan available ports and supported services to find a valid connection method, then use it rather than output to emulate a standardized connection. In effect, Hacknet's connection method should appear to be universal and standardized when beneath. Okay. Test guide. Command connect. Okay. Scan devices. The mobile and wireless services used in testing Hacknet's connection module are to be synced to the server, including all EOS devices. We'll occasionally wipe them down. Just in case, I'm best to do it right from here. Do not pair any other machines or device scan. Okay. Contacts. Given the sensitive nature of Hacknet project and the strictness of the NDA, everyone involved under inquires feature change requests and other management decisions to go through the Hacknet management relay. Okay. And what's this other project? NSEC Inviolability project is an OS level security layer, although which all authentication attempts and admin commands pass that provide uniquely active level security for systems against connection. The freedom you want, the security you deserve. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see what we've got there. Disconnect from there. Look at the email. Propagation. Are you seeing this network? There is a new security scattered about on almost everything, but I'm picking my way through it. There are still a few holes, but progress is slow. I've attached the IP of what I'm looking into now from the site I'm coming at it from. I can't see any cracks in it yet. Are you having any luck? If you find this admin pass, reply to this email with it. I get the feeling that server's the key to where bit fits into all this. The talk of this Hacknet project shows up this kind of worrying too. Have you heard of that? The whole OS relay. We can look into it later. For now, see if you can find a way into this relay. Work out our next step after that. I probably look around their production and store servers, Prometheus and Romulus, etc. A way might be anywhere through. Okay. So that's the relay server. So let's have a look at Prometheus again before we do that. The reason why is because I want to do a scan on Prometheus to see what's connected to it. So B A V A N N X, huh? E A B A N N X. That's the right combination. Is there a reason why you're not letting me do it now? Log in. Admin D88VANNX. I should have run a scan. Good enough. I should have done the scan before I left the server. Right, okay. Let's go for it. Let's see what we got. I don't. Yeah, but I can't get into that one now. And they're running the same thing, so could the password have changed? Nah, they wouldn't have changed the password that quickly. I only just got access to it, unless I was on the wrong server. Ah, there we go, maybe I was typing it wrong. Let's see what's connected to this now. So we've got the mail servers connected to it. Any US devices. We're going deeper down the rabbit hole. We've got 2 devices found. So let's go to the first one. So let's connect to 227.49.26.100. So let's log in, and usually the password is admin and Alpine. Let's see what we got. Didn't mean to probe that. View file system, apps. Yeah, okay. Extreme, hard, ultra, spooky booty, small rope, skate mech, notes, passes, 113. Okay. 113. HN. This device is geared up as standard uncracked E414 connection. Should fail as without influence. There is no open terminal connection methods. Mail. So let's take a look at that. Mail account details. SCP and Stanford, and add notes, and it's NSTANFORD. Add note, and it's MURLOC33. Okay. So system, nothing in there, home, log, just me doing stuff. Okay, so let's get rid of that log. So before we go on the mail one, let's go to that other phone we found. What was it? Let's go back to Prometheus. Log in. I can't remember the IP address. Just scan. EOS scan rather. And let's go to the other one, which is connect to 173.144.182.114. Let's log in. It's admin Alpine. Let's have a look. View file system. Just the usual apps. Okay, Ghost Ultraviolence Trilogy. Notes, HN text. This device is geared up as a custom crack. Okay. Usage. Note, this device is deliberately insecure for test purposes. It should not connect to any Internal services or mail systems, and it should not store any sensitive data. Okay, remote creation test. Remote creation test, ASDF, writing note remotely. Note test 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, mail, nothing in mail. So, okay, so nothing on that one. Okay, let's remove this. And let's disconnect. And then let's get rid of this now. So, let's go to NTEC's mail now and see if we can log in as Stanford. The password is MURLOC33. N Stanford. Now, what was the actual full address? View file system, mail, account in Stanford at NTEC. So add notes at netec.com. Right, so cd log rm alrighty, and disconnect from there. Let's go back to the mail server. So log in as Stanford at ntech.com. That's N-E-N-Tech, I'm missing an E. Ntech.com and MURLOC33. Still not letting us in. So what am I doing wrong here? Let's have a look. Every time, log in. Log in. File system. So file. So cat. Me into the mail server. Let's log in as Stanford at entech.com. See, what's the .act about at the end? Okay. entech.com, and stand. It's not stand, it's Stanford. Stanford. MURLOC33. That's still not letting us in. So let's try again. Different one. Log in. And Stanford. MURLOC33. There we go. So, NTEC mail. Oh, we just did that. So annoying. MURLOC33. So, current project directions, Hacknet project updates. So, greetings and welcome to NTEC. We are currently working on 2 big projects, and you'll be getting a more detailed project introduction for your team shortly. But this email is for an overview of our current direction and how the project fits together. The first is NSEC, a completely new computer security suite designed to revolutionise computer security. Human error will always be a problem area of any security system, but we believe it should be the only problem area. By removing and minimising the potential for human error in the system, we're using our new proprietary system. Digital security, no longer a job, it's a choice. Hacknet OS is a companion project for NSEC written to demonstrate existing problems with security and provide a strong value proposition for everyone to upgrade to what we believe is truly the best security option. So From the sounds of it, this NSEC is security system. This Hacknet is basically the current suite of what we're doing at the moment, but automated. Welcome to the Hacknet team. Hello and welcome to the Hacknet team. Due to the delicate nature of the project, much of your participation in the team will be kept isolated from other components in the project, and seeing complete assembled builds of the project will be rare if ever. Because of this, we wanted to give everyone a bit more context as to the project's overall goals. Hacknet OS has been designed from the ground up as a groundbreaking computer security examination and penetration testing framework. NTech is producing this as a companion to its new digital security software suite, as a marketing and presentation device to demonstrate its superiority over conventional security packages. At its heart, Hacknet is a marketing device, but as an individual project, it's one of the most ambitious and powerful anti-sec tools ever created. Welcome to the team. I'm sure you'll agree it's an incredibly exciting project to be part of, even though you can't really see it. Romulus password. There we go. So let's add note. N7 GG NK12. Okay, that's the admin password for Romulus. That's good to keep. Hacknet project concerns and responses. Hello all, one of our engineers has expressed concern about the direction of the project. I quote, "If used maliciously, this could be an extremely dangerous tool. We're building unless you can guarantee that distribution will be extremely careful, tracked and ordered. I'm not sure I can continue work on the project in good faith. It's an exceptional point, and in the interest of transparency, something I want to talk about with the whole company. As I said before, this distribution, locking and tracking was something we identified early on in the design as something troublesome. But one of the inherent problems with building powerful tools is their misuse comes with powerful consequences. This problem area is one of the instances where I felt engaging outside experts help was the best course of action, and they are one of the ones showing greatest results. Well, I don't have the finished product to demonstrate yet, but it's assured that it's an issue I'm aware of. I want to keep talking about it. For now, I'll build with security tracker embedded and automatic. Okay, so I guess that they're talking about bit there. And now, last email. Hello all. Let me first say that progress has been exceptional despite some setbacks we ran into with the connection module. We've come out of it still with our goal deadline margins. We've all done a great work. Some of the trouble points we established early on are being addressed by some outside contractors who are showing impressive results. The project has been, I think, enlightening for everyone and continues to reinforce my thoughts that this will be the right way to address the problem of digital security as it has at the moment. By publishing current systems limitations like ourselves, we made a huge amount of progress. Okay, right, so let's go to Romulus. So let's log out. I don't imagine we'll have much more in there, so let's try and get into Romulus. So admin, and it's N7 GG NK12. H12 N7 GG K12. It must have been the K, right? So let's go. So log in, admin, N7 GG HK12. No. Yeah. Definitely. Back. Log in. Admin. N7 GG HK12. N7 GG NK12. Alright, let's go back to that machine we were on in the mail server. So log in as in Stanford. Port MUC lock MUR C33. You probably should have been set up with this at the start, but the ROMness admin password is H7GG. I've typed the password completely wrong, that's what I've done. Add note H7GG NK 1 sorry L2. Okay, so let's go back to Romulus. Log in, admin, and it's H7GG NKL2. Right, let's have a look at the file system. Yeah, it's a bit of a, just the usual chat log. Creative writing assignment, okay. Sisters connecting, let's remove that. We're here, store. Why can't I go into store? Contractors. For some reason I can't click CD contractors. Bit. Oh, the stuff about bit. CD bit. Hacknet project text. Oh. Contract Arlo doc. Here's the latest. Go back. Don't know what happened there. Okay. So, not sure how long you wanted this report to be, so I'll keep it pretty curt. Progress is good. My section's progressing mostly as planned in that it works and it's passing most of your test cases. A6 though, what is that? Hint. I've run into a few issues that require me to decentralize it. New versions of it will talk to the heart server, which will crunch and send back solutions to some of these trickier cases. Being able to ping them for a second perspective, I think this will give me more options to get around stuff like whitelist servers. I've got this thing running and there's my heart rate prototype loaded here too. You gave me a pretty free reign, so I assume this is fine. Let me know if there are any problems. So that's obviously that. And we've got some, so let's just take a copy of these files because I think we can probably get access to the repo servers and stuff that we're on, since we're getting deeper down the rabbit hole. So, and now we are going to have a look at Dionix. Good news, things are well ahead of schedule. Turns out I can just rip a bunch of source code of the Wine project for Unix and use that for a lot of the tricky problems. Programs from standard Unix are running fine across distro issues. We're much less of a problem than I thought. Given our kernel access here, we can fake a few things and write wrappers for the rest, and it's just plugins necessary. Other OSs have always been a problem with our framework. We are not going to be able to run literally anything, but with this Wine solution, we've already been able to. Okay. Hacknet code link. What's this? That's a decrypted file, so let's just cover that as well. So the Hacknet codes. We can decrypt them on our own. So these look like other hackers, although I don't think I've dealt much with them. SecurityTracker.exe is uploaded here and should be packaged with all new Hacknet releases as a temporary measure while the full project is and when it works. It's a band-aid solution, but it should auto-activate, disable the user's copy and send the location IP and geographic to your central server after the copy starts running for a while. Plans for deep integration. Okay, well, if these are indeed exe files, if we can do a decipher on them, because when we tried to do it on our own machine we couldn't copy it to the bin directory, so let's just decipher it now. Okay, so the password on that file, is there a password mentioned in here? Okay, no, so I can't decipher that. And bits repo, okay, importing contracts upload. The latest menu versions, build scripts, reference, compile versions and reports, okay, contractor doc, visual stores, edit, because email just stops. The password to view the uploaded files is, so add notes, AX99, sorry, 889 MSJA. That's a lowercase j. So if we try and do another decipher. I don't know why my terminal stuff seems to be freezing quite a bit. So let's go into here again. So let's do a decipher. I think what we'll actually do is just change our text our resolution so I can type a wee bit more easier. So let's go back to 1080p. So back or not. 1080p. Apply changes. Right, we should be able to type a wee bit more. Okay. So of course we're back on our own machine. At least we've got our notes, so let's go into Romulus. Prometheus. Where are you, Romulus? Romulus. Login. New file system. So we were going to do a decipher. We do this Hacknet security, and we're going to do AX889 MSJA. See if that works. The very password is incorrect. Definitely the right password. I'll type in Entech contractor relay server AX99 MSJA. Okay, well, let's go to a contract server then. Let's see, contact server 156.151.59.35. Admin AX889 MSJA. Okay, view file system, contractors bit, heart DC, and git keep. This file is deliberately empty to ensure this folder remains active, and git after contents are removed. Bit, anything under home, just chat logs. Okay. Sys, right. Let's do a copy of that file, scp heart. And I guess we can't decipher it. Decipher heart. Probably tell me I need a password. Yep, not the end of the world though. Let's try a head one. See if we can get an IP address, insufficient memory. get an IP address from this. So we do have an IP address. Connect to 23.236.62.147. That's repo. Have we not been here before? Probe. So we've got a proxy detected. Let's see if we can bring down a proxy now. So let's get some shells running. Just so we can bring down. Just need to find the ones we've got access to. Shell. We like to have 3 running. Right. Let's go and connect to bit server. Probe. Bring down the. And we want to bring down then the web worm once the proxy's down. Come on, come on, come on. And then we want to do SSH crack 22. And we also want to do FTP sprints 121. Okay. And we also want to do our SQL on 1433. And then we want to do port back. Come on. Trace kill ready. Can we run trace kill? We don't have any memory. Disconnect. Back in again. Log in. Let's see what that's got under here. It's got that repo again. Let's do a decipher. DC heads HN repo archive, see if we can get our IP address from that. So the repo's that, so let's connect to 156.151.59.35, and they've got that new thing running. Where am I? Oh yeah, that's the server we're on. Right, okay. Okay, I just took us full circle. So let's go back to Romulus and let us do a DC head on the Hacknet security tracker. See where that takes us. The address is XXX, okay, that's not particularly good. So can we do a scan now that we are not in there? Nope. And it looks like my camera's now disconnected again. Well, it lasted for so long. Let's go to editor and let's get rid of that camera. That's hopefully better now. It's very annoying. Right, so we'll just have to rock without the camera again. I'm going to call it for the day, or for this session anyway, soon. So log in. So nothing under here. Bits heartfelt. I think we've done that. It takes us to bits repo. Okay. Let's get rid of that. So bitwise repo base. Just log in. File system again. I think there was nothing in here. Just that. Let's see usual stuff. Connect to 156.151.59.35, and we're now onto the relay server. And what was the other one? Was it Romulus that had all those files in it? Login, file system, store, contractors. Let's have a look at Denox's one. So let's do a DEC head. Let's Hacknet code link. Do we get an IP from that? Nope, nothing in there, and I'm sure we did this one as well, but let's just double check. Head, Hacknet security. Yeah, still saying XXXXX. So, do a scan. US devices. No, nothing there. That relay server though, should we do a scan on it? Connect to 156.151.59.35. Log in. Make sure we're just covering all bases. I've done this before. Okay. Yeah. Definitely can't reply to B. Alright, well I guess on that we'll just leave a propagation and we'll continue in our next session. So we'll just hit save this time, make sure we saved it. So thanks for watching.